Are we live? All right, guys, I am back. If you are in the room, please let me know. We've been having some technical difficulties this morning, and we are trying to get this going. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you all for joining. All right, y'all. I apologize. I was Ashe, Truth Gang, hashtag Truth Gang in the comment section. I was answering some messages on Facebook. I am so glad that you guys are with me. And if you guys have any questions or you would like any questions answered, the price list is in the comment section. Did that change at all, Austin? Did that change? Did you have to redo that, or is it still there? It should still be there. So we're doing $2 for donation questions. I mean, not $2. I'm sorry, donations for 2-card pools. And I believe the 3-card pool was I don't know. It's in the description section, you guys. So if you guys would like that, then go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, and we'll go ahead and get your question. Today is the day I'm just doing reading specials for all. Okay, so I can't see my chat, and I do realize that I am still lagging on the other end, but that's okay. I will be able to see the chat. If you want your questions answered, go ahead and type them in the combination, and we will get this popping. So while we wait, I have to check my messages at the same time. But while we wait, I'm going to, I'll probably just do some general situations, some general questions. What in the world is going on? Ashe, Myra, for joining us in the room. I really, thanks so much for all the love. I see the hearts going off in the comment sections. I really did want to come on here yesterday and share with you guys the story of the lion spirits, but unfortunately I'm unable to work this thing by myself, so I just couldn't do it here. I had to do it, don't mind my hair, y'all. I had to do it on Facebook, which I hate, but whatever. We are here now. All right, let me check this one thing here because my phone is just blowing up. And then we'll get started. I am going to be doing a monthly read, just an overall and general read on what the ancestors have to say to us, and that'll probably be here on Facebook, depending on which program on my laptop I can get to work for me that day will be the program that I'm using. Okay, I have someone here trying to get to this live here. Okay, so is that you, Lily? Oh, you can't get through PayPal and you don't know why you like the $20 8-card reading, can't get through PayPal. Okay, so if you try PayPal, it's going to be paypal.me/BelaAura, capital B, capital O. Let me type this in the comment section for you guys. All right, so that PayPal link is now in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and type that Cash App in there if you guys would like that information. If you guys just wanted to do donations, they are never required, but always appreciated, okay? So I'm just typing this in there for you guys to see. And I'm just texting this person to let them know that we got the YouTube going. So that's always great. Try to move my comments over so I can see. Okay, how many people we got in here? We got 10 people in. Ashe to all 10 of you all. Oh goodness, I done did something. Okay, we are here. All right, let's get it going. So while while we wait, we can just do an overall reading on what the ancestors have to say until we get you going. So we'll ask the ancestors as a group what we need to be looking forward to this last week of the month. And this will not be my next month, what the ancestors want us to be focused on reading. This is just going to be a general, what we need to, I'm sorry, I was reading the comment, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry, just pays. Got it, thanks. All right, Lily, let me make sure that goes through. Once that goes through, we'll start on your reading. And as soon as, let me get into my, I don't have my trusty dusty assistant. I said trusty dusty. He ain't dusty. But he just flicked me off, y'all. Maybe his ass is a little dusty. But he usually will be checking as I go, as I do this. All right. Now YouTube sends the notification that we are live. All right. So we're just going to pull 3 cards and what the answers to say we need to be looking forward to and looking out for the month. This last week of the 7th month of the year, while we are waiting on that payment to go through from Miss Lee Hall. And then we will get started on her reading. All right. So Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to Mama Marie Laveau, Ashe to Baron Sambi, Ashe to Anisi, Ashe to Saint Expedite, Ashe to the Gades, Ashe to the Barons, Ashe to the Most High Honorable Judge, the ancestors known and unknown that mean us well, Ashe to them all. You're busy, I don't like it. So I need you to be helping me out. So give us 3 cards, ancestors, so that we can know what we need to be looking forward to on this last week. You wanted to sew into me, no reading requested. Ashe, thank you so much. I appreciate the donation. It is wonderful. Right now, we will go ahead and speak with the ancestors and see what they have us to look forward to. And this is going to be a general reading for everyone that is in this room. The message will go directly to you. If it resides with you, go ahead and take that information, eat the meat and take out the bones. If it does not apply to you, then let it fly. Okay, that's how we're going to move. So the first card we have is hatred. We're going to get some backup information on that. Oh, lion. Let me cut one more time before I pull. And brilliance. And the information that I'm receiving on these 2 cards, that hatred and that lying, those are the energies that are going to be around the earth this last week of the month here. These are the energies that we're going to have to be dealing with. You understand? So I want you all to be on your shit when it comes to lion spirits. And that's the live that we just talked about yesterday. Looking out for those lion spirits, looking out for those ones that are going to get into your life and lie to you and destroy things in your life because you're trusting these spirits and they are not to be trusted. Hatred. Any type of lion spirit that comes to you has a sort of hatred for you. And it is best to not even indulge in these energies. If you feel these energies are coming around you, you need to do your best to try to walk away, not feed it in any single way, not give it any attention. Because if you do so, then you'll be caught up in that spider web. You'll be caught up in that hatred and that lion spirit. And it's going to be 10 times harder to shake a lion spirit once it attaches itself to you. So keep your eyes open for people showing you who they are, for people that are showing you that they're not on your side, that they're not on your team. And if they're not on your side and they're not on your team, you need to let that go. And how you're going to be able to achieve that brilliance is by not. And there's going to be some energies that are around that are going to test you. They're going to test you. They're going to want to see if you're going to feed into it, if you're going to meet negativity with negativity. You know, you don't want to do that. You don't want to meet negativity with negativity. You need to eliminate the things in your life that trigger hatred in your heart as well, that trigger lion spirits. Be honest with yourself, you guys. Be honest with yourself. You know what you are going to accept in your life. You know what you're going to deal with in your life. So the moment that you feel these energies around you, you're going to have to redirect that energy to something else so that you can tap into your brilliance. Ashe, Ashe. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I appreciate you all. All right, Auntie Peaches. I see you. If you're in the chat room, Auntie Peaches, can you please give me something to let me know that you're here, or heart? I did receive a payment from Auntie Peaches for $15 reading. Oh, that's my girl. She is a real queen. That's my girl, and she is a real queen. I see you, girl. I see you. Give me 1 second. All right, so we're going to do the 5-card pull for you. I'm going to pull this back up. And let's see what the ancestors have to say for you, my love. Let's see. Y'all watch out for them lion spirits and them spirits of hatred. They're going to be showing themselves this week. It could be your best friend, your uncle, your auntie, anybody that you're related to. You just want to keep your eyes open because you want to make sure that you're not allowing that energy into your space, okay? Make sure y'all is joining this YouTube channel. Make sure that y'all notification bar is on. In order for me to go live from my cell phone, a card fell out, so we're going to keep that card. That was the gratitude card. In order for me to go live from my cell phone, I have to have a certain amount of views on YouTube. YouTube has so many requirements. So make sure that you guys are putting your notification bell on. Make sure that you guys are doing what's necessary for you guys to receive. You guys go to Facebook and join Isu's Keys to Chaos, as well as the Ethers. Make sure you guys join Asha's Apprentice on the Patreon, and that is where I'm taking on students and I'm teaching them everything that I know about spirit. We're starting at the beginning all the way to an advanced African spirituality course. So make sure that you guys are joining me on the Patreon. And even if you can't afford to take the class on the Patreon, we have Patreon subscriptions for as low as $3.33 per month, just on the donation and on the donation tab, and you still will receive your digital newsletter from the Ethers for that tier. So thank you guys so much for joining us on the Patreon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just pull out those 5 cards. All right, so we got 5 cards that we've pulled. The first card was the card that just fell on out. Okay, this is the first card that just fell on out. Gratitude. You need to be making sure that you are walking in gratitude in all that you do. They're telling me that some situations might not seem the best for you at this moment, but you're going to have to seek out and find something to be grateful for, okay? You're going to have to do that. Omen. Omen is not a bad card. I want y'all to understand, because the way that the world works is that anything that could possibly be good for you and elevate you, they're going to put some type of fear in you concerning. An omen is nothing but a sign, a spiritual sign. That's all that is. They're telling you to pay attention to the signs, because they're going to be giving you signs this week, okay? They're going to be giving you those signs. Rebellion. And I know this is a card that we don't like to see in our readings, because we like, I ain't rebelling, are we rebelling, are we rebelling? And it could be subconsciously rebelling the process that they're trying to take you through, because sometimes these processes, most of the time, these processes are always going to be a situation in which you really don't want to go through. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, the spirits will be like, okay, you're going this way in this direction, and there might be a little bit of fear associated with that direction, a little bit of lack of understanding associated with that direction. You have to pay attention to those signs and not rebel your process, because that will keep you, there's your process. Now rebel your process, because that's going to keep you from receiving what you're supposed to receive. So be brave. The ancestors are asking you to be brave and step out of your comfort zone and step out of that box, okay? Step out of that box. Be brave. It's everything's going to have a little bit of a small, tiny bit of fear associated with it. Even when the spirits ask me to elevate to another level that I'm not used to and I don't know it, there's a little bit of fear associated with it. But the best way to deal with those situations is by being brave. Whatever you're going to throw at me, spirits, that's fine. I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to run into the situation head first, face forward. I'm jumping in. What's the worst that can happen is what you have to be asking. What is the worst that can happen, you know? My girl is here, Nicole. Hey, hashtag Truth Gang. I never find her lives on YouTube. I'm glad I'm here. I haven't really been live on YouTube simply because it's harder for me to stream on YouTube than it is on Facebook. But I love YouTube, and I'm definitely trying to make my way off of social media and back here, because I don't like Facebook at all. But y'all know that. Y'all see what goes on Facebook, and y'all see how I react to that. And the energy is just not the same there as it is here with my original soul group members. I'm going to check my stuff. So that was your 5-card reading for 15. I'm going to go over that for you one more time. In all situations, find gratitude. No matter how scary, no matter how detrimental the situation is, no matter how much you hurt in the situation, how much other people may hurt, or even speak bad about your process, you need to make sure that you're staying in gratitude. Signs, pay attention to the signs from the spirits that they're giving you, okay? Do not rebel against your process. If you don't understand something, it's simple to say to the spirits, baby steps with me, okay? Tell them spirits to baby step you. Please baby step me, spirit, because I'm a little afraid. I'm not really sure of this zone that you're taking me in. It's a little bit outside of my comfort zone. So just try not to rebel against the process and float with it so that you can receive what you're supposed to receive. Rebelling against the process will stop you from receiving. Okay? All right. Let me see what else I have here. Ashe to Miss Powell, who sent me a $10 gift. Ashe, may your donation come back to you 7 times 77 fold. I like that 7 times 77 fold simply because I feel like it's more than 100 fold, because 7 times 77 is 100 fold. And she says, oh, okay. I like the understanding. Right. Just tell them, spirit, I need you to give me a situation where I can understand this better, because if I don't understand it, it leads to like fear, and it also leads to me not even want to go in that direction because I'm unfamiliar with this. So if you want me to go this direction, ancestors, angels, and guides, me to understand what it is exactly that you're trying to show me, and they will definitely help you. Okay. And then we have Miss Ebony. Let's see. And let me see. Let me check that, because she did also send a donation as well. I just would like to check that. Okay, so we are going to do a 3-card pull for Miss Ebony. That's what we're going to do. A 3-card pull for Miss Ebony. I'm going to throw these cards back in the deck, and then I'm going to quickly smack Miss She Is a Real Queen's energy off of the deck. And then we will get into Miss Ebony's 3-card pull, what Spirit has to say to her. And you all know, I want you guys to know that if the Spirit tells me that you need more than 3 cards or something like that, even if you've already paid your money, I'm not just going to stop the Spirit from speaking. I'm not going to say, okay, well, they only paid for this, so that's all they get. If the Spirit has a message and it goes beyond 3 cards or beyond 5 cards, then you just let me know, and I'm going to go ahead. Well, the Spirit will let me know, and I'm going to go ahead and give you whatever the Spirit desires for you to hear at that moment. I'm not going to cut the Spirit off. I'm going to let them to speak to you all, okay? All right, let's see. Let's shuffle this up. Let's get Miss Ebony. Let's get her on there. Ashe to the ancestors that mean her well. Ashe to my ancestors that mean me well. Ashe to the ancestors of everyone in this live today that mean them all well. Deliver these messages, Spirit. Deliver these messages. Ashe, Ashe, Miss Lee, let's see. Ashe, I also did receive the love from Miss Lily Hawkins, and she said she just wanted to give a donation, but I'm still going to pull some cards for her. I appreciate that. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, let's go to Miss Ebony, and let's see what the ancestors have for her. Sorry, guys, my cards are just flopping all out. I'm going to put them all in, make sure. All right, and that's just to cleanse the energy, okay? Off of the deck. That's what we smack the deck for, to cleanse the energy. So the first card is incompletion. All right, and when I'm touching this, this is what the Spirit is telling me that you're feeling inside, like incomplete. Am I doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction? Am I contacting the right spirits that I need to be contacting? This is what the spirits are saying. This is how you're feeling right now, like feelings of incompletion. Let's see what they have to back that up. Show us what she can do, Spirit. Give us a sign of what she can do to complete or feel whole. Show us what she can do. Start creating your own reality. This is the J. Cole card, y'all. This is your canvas. You can paint it how you want it, baby. You're probably feeling incomplete because you're not manifesting anything. You're not putting any requests out there to make the universe do what you want it to do. The universe doesn't know what you want. And I'm saying the universe, and that's very broad, and I don't necessarily mean the universe itself. I mean your ancestors, angels, and guides in the cosmic forms. They don't know what you want unless you make a request. They don't know. You have to say, I need a new car. I need a new house. I need to meet my deities. I need to know. You have to let them know what you're desiring. You have to make those requests, and you can make those requests through petitioning Papa Legba. And when you deal with Papa Legba, you can literally get to any deity that exists, even if it's in a Greek pantheon. If you're going through Papa Legba because he is the gatekeeper, my picture, sorry. My guy's over here working in the background. And just tell him, this is the deity that I want to send my request to, or you can write it directly to him, and then he can go to the separate deities to try to get your order filled of what it is that you're desiring in your life and what outcomes you want to see in your life. You're going to have to start using your manifestation and creation, your God particle. You're going to have to start using it. What else do we have for her, Spirit? Multidimensional, I just said it. You got to make those request known to the universe. You have to make those requests known. Okay? It's just not going to come to you. So that's what the Spirit has to say to you about that. How you can do that is you can write a petition. And how you write a petition is by getting a piece of parchment paper, brown paper bag, or even plain computer paper with no lines if that's all you have. And then you want to tear the edges off of it. So like say this was a piece of paper. I'm going to use a card that she already has because I don't want to pull card. So say this is your piece of paper. You're going to rip your edges clockwise off the piece of paper. Okay? And that's representing you ripping from the earth form into the spirit form. And then you're going to write your petition down, what it is that you desire from the spirits, down on a piece of paper. And then you're going to take whatever oil you have. If you don't have any petition oil, you can go in the kitchen and get you some olive oil and pray over it right quick. And then you're going to take that after you're done writing your petition, and you're going to dab the oil here, 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 and then in the middle of the petition. And then you would take the petition and then you will fold it towards you 3 times because you want whatever it is that you're asking for to come to you. And then you're going to take that petition outside or in your prayer room, and then you're going to burn it. And as the smoke rises, you will ask Papa Legba, your ancestors, or whatever deities that you're dealing with to carry your request through the smoke to be fulfilled. Okay? Let's see. Just give me 1 second. All right, I do see Miss Myra. She wants the 5-card pull, and we're going to go ahead and take care of her as well. We're going to go ahead and pull some cards for Miss Lily after I clean Miss Ebony's energy off the deck. We're going to go ahead and just pull a few cards for Miss Lily to see what the spirits have for her. I'm just going to throw them cards back into my deck. Make sure they're good and shuffle. I'm going to shuffle them around for a little bit, smack that energy off. And then we're going to get to Miss Lily. Then we're going to get to Miss Myra. What time is it? 3:06. Okay. Thanks, not my reading, but still helpful. Ashe, and that's what I tell people a lot of the times when you're watching these readings, even if you're not per se someone giving a donation or whatnot, if you're watching the reading, even if it's someone else's reading, the ancestors can use their reading to contact you, to connect with you, to tell you exactly what I'm telling that person applies to you too. So if it is applying to you, Ashe to the ancestors for making sure that you receive the message regardless, you know? All right, let's smack that energy on off. Let's smack it off, smack it off, smack it off. So, for Miss Lily, Ashe to her, my beautiful, beautiful sister. She said, it seems like all of these apply to me, and it very well could apply to you and you alone. All right, Miss Lily. We got 2 cards, and we have up to 8 cards to pull for you. The first card that we have is inappropriate relationships. Okay? So there is a form of a relationship that you're dealing with right now, and it could be a husband and wife situation. It could be a friendship situation. It could be a relative situation. The relationship isn't right. Okay? Whatever the relationship is, it's not right. It's not working. The ancestors have been speaking to you concerning this, and it's time for you to make a choice. It's time for you to make a choice, Miss Lily. Do you want to allow this energy to dwell on you, or do you want to get rid of this energy? Shake it off. And I'm just going to be honest with you, because if it was me, I would be shaking that shit off. It's an inappropriate relationship. The ancestors have been whispering in your ear saying, you know this ain't right now. Look at this. You know this ain't right now. And for some reason, they're telling me that you're still holding on to it. And it's okay to want to have this person in your life or want to have that situation around you. But the ancestors are being clear in the fact that this is not working. It's just not working. And it's not nothing that you did. And that's what they're telling me. It's not anything that you did. It's not anything that you're saying or anything that you're doing per se yourself. They're actually telling me it's because you're growing. Okay? They're telling me it's because you're growing, and this person is not growing. So what happens is they're going to cause you to become stagnant if you allow them to continue in being around your energy, no matter who it is. And this is a hard situation. They're telling me this is a hard situation. I don't know who this person is in your life, but you know exactly who this person is. And they're telling me that this is a hard decision for you to have to make. Make the decision. I would make the decision. And that has something to do with, like what I said about, to Miss She is a real queen. Sometimes they're going to put you in situations that you quite don't understand, that you quite don't get, and you don't know why this is a situation where you have to choose between this and this, or going forward or whatnot. But it's every man for himself. So you're going to have to do what you have to do. Speak, ancestors. Brilliance is stopping your brilliance. We got this brilliance card again. Stopping your brilliance. This person is holding you back. Okay? And they're stopping you from being who you need to be. Now, if this is a situation, I hate to say that it's like a relationship situation. I really hate to see those, because I'm not one that's for breaking up people or breaking up marriages or anything of that nature. If this is what the spirits are calling for you to do, I want you to understand something. Anything that they ask you to let go of, they are going to replace for you. Okay? So I'm not saying they're going to immediately replace it, but anything they allow you to have, and then they telling you to let go of it, letting go of it is always going to be the best option, because whatever they send you to replace that is always going to be 1,000,000 times better than what you was holding on to. Okay? Don't allow this to stop you from becoming brilliant. Creativity. They're showing me there's some things you can do, though. There are some things that you can do. Okay? So if it's not particularly working out right, and I feel like this has something, like I said, to do with love situations, hit me in my inbox, because I don't want to give this information out publicly about what you can do to at least make the situation work for you until you're able to put yourself in a better position, versus just getting rid of the person, because the spirits are telling me that you're going to have to move calculated. You're not going to be able to just kick this person out and be done with this person. You're not going to be able to do that. You need to think creatively on how you can put yourself in a better position. Any sudden movements with this situation can lead to you being in a situation of need, you not having your needs met. Okay? So I don't want you to quickly be like, oh, hell no, this shit is over. I want you to move like you're playing chess. Okay? You need to move like you're playing chess. Set your intentions. What do you want? In any situation, the person that is woke the most and the person that is most connected to the spirits is the person that has the most power in those situations, okay? That's the person that has the most power. So if you don't want it to go this way, you can easily change this. You can change the intentions. You can set your intentions and put forth your will. If this person is not connected to spirit, excuse me, you automatically have power over them. And I'm not telling you to dominate this person. I'm not telling you to abuse your power over this person. But if this person doesn't believe the same thing that you believe, they're not connected to the spirits, you automatically have more power than that person. So you can make this work out in your favor. But any sudden movements like, fuck you, I don't want you here, you need to get out of my house right now, could put you in a bad situation, okay? So, you know, make sure that you act accordingly. Okay, let me look at these comments. Oh, okay. So this is a situation to do with your ancestors. I mean, your marriage. Okay, okay. Oh, I got you. You hit my inbox on that situation concerning your money or whatever, and there's ways that I can help you ensure And I'll just give you that consultation for free. Don't worry about that. There's ways that I can help you ensure that this person will not be able to take your money from you and that you get what you deserve out of the situation. Okay? I just want you all to, I want you to move very, very, very strategically, okay, in the situation. Oh my goodness, is there 2 leads in the group? Is there 2 leads in the group? Let me see. This is to the one that I call Lily. There's 2 of you all. Well, I want you to take what resonates with you. Yes, I want you to take what resonates with you, and then what doesn't resonate with you, then don't worry about it. We're going to just go through both Lilies. Whoever, y'all know what y'all situations is at home. Y'all know what applies to y'all and what does not apply to y'all. We do have 2 Lilies in the group. Sorry about that. I didn't know it was 2 of y'all in this group. So what we're going to do is we're going to just read. We're going to continue with this reading on this one Lily, and then we're going to pick up on the other Lily, and then we headed to Miss Myra. That's what we're going to do. If the spirits are giving the message, the answers just must be the same. Okay, so one of the Lilies is claiming this as her reading. You go with whatever it resonates with you. So if it fits you and this is your situation to a T, right on point, then this is your message. Divine intervention, okay? Divine intervention. So the spirits are going to intervene in this situation, okay? Don't worry about anything. The spirits are going to intervene. Spirits are tricky. What we're going to do now is we're going to just go ahead over to the other Lily, whichever Lily you are. I'm not sure which one you guys are. I don't know. Your screen names be all different. Let me get that energy off this deck. And then we're going to move on to the other Lily so we can go ahead and get to Miss Myra. Let's see what we got going on here. I got to shift these cards with these cards. I like to mix them real good so that none of the cards are coming up back to back again. And this Words of Truth Oracle deck has 200 cards. So if cards do come up again, it's because the spirit wants y'all to have those cards. Okay? All right. Shuffling these cards. Is that thunder?
Yeah.
Look like it's gonna rain. I was wondering if it's tiring for you to hop from different energies with these multiple readings back to back. It is sometimes tiring. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes headaches, and I have like migraines if I do too many in one day, and that's just from being open. If I was doing medium services, of course I would have my head covered, but my head is not covered at this point because I'm not speaking to any deceased loved ones. So if any of your deceased loved ones decided to come through, I would have to reject them at this point because I am not ready to take on any of those energies like that. But it does get tiring depending on how many I do in one day and how much energy it takes to do it. So we're gonna move on to the other Lily. Since I have 2 Lilies that I was unaware of, we're gonna move on to the other Lily, and then we hit Miss Myra. That's what we're gonna do. All right, now smack the deck 3 times because as you smack your hands like this, you are creating energy. That energy infuses the cards to clean that energy off the cards. So it's like I'm smacking that last person off that deck, okay? Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let's go to Miss Hawkins. That's what we gonna do. We're going by last names. We ain't gonna say Lily no more. We just gonna say Miss Hawkins. Okay? Ancestors, angels, and guides, give her a message that she needs to hear. Give her what she needs to continue to move forward in her life. Give her what she needs. Okay? Let's see what we got. All right, ancestors, speak, speak, speak. Heart. We need some backup information for that heart, ancestors. Oh God, here it comes. Heart, hatred, discrimination. This Lily that we're speaking to right now, you have to let go of some of the hatred in your heart. Some of that stuff is still there. Some of it's still festering, and they're telling me that you're having a hard time getting rid of it. We're going to have to try something else. So if you hit my inbox, whichever Lily this is, Miss Hawkins, if you hit my inbox, I'm going to have to give you another ritual to try to get this stuff out of your heart from the things that you have went through, the things that you have experienced, because this is something that will stop you from getting where you're going. The ancestors, they really are very sympathetic and empathetic for the things that you have went through in your life. And they're telling me again that these situations were not your fault. You were trying to be kind-hearted. Sometimes that backfires. And I'm just going to be honest with you. And you end up in situations where people have hurt you and they're fine, but you are holding on to this hurt and you're holding on to this anger. They see how you've been discriminated against. They see how people have treated you. And they're telling me that this is something that really affects you. There's a lot of people have discriminated against you. They have rejected you. They have treated you very poorly, and you don't deserve this type of treatment. There was nothing that you did to deserve this type of treatment. And they want you to get that through your head. Okay? They want you to understand that this is not your fault. Oh, they make this, they're telling me this, and I want y'all to understand something, that when the cards speak, the cards speak. Whatever the card says, what the cards are going to say. The spirits that I work with is Baron Sambi and Mama Bridget. So if y'all are familiar with Baron Sambi and Mama Bridget, you know they're not holding nothing back. They're not going to hold shit back. They're going to put you on blast, and they're going to tell you that this is what it is, and this is what needs to be worked on. They feel like the way that other people have treated you has caused you to hate yourself. And this ain't even this is not who you are. I'm on a reading. You're being rude. I apologize. I have a kid that just came in here. This is not who you are. And this is not your fault. Stop beating yourself up for the way that other people have treated you. It's not your fault they didn't see your value in you. That's not your fault because somebody else didn't see how valuable you were. That's their fault. That's their bad. You're worth something to the ancestors, and you are worth something to yourself. And anybody that does not see your value does not deserve your time, space, and opportunity, your energy. So fuck them. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Fuck those people. You don't deserve to be treated like that. And I'm going to be honest with you. If the ancestors come to me and tell me that you're a bad person and the things that you have done is your fault, that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, you need to get your shit together. You're the one that needs to get your shit together. It ain't everybody else, it's you. No, it's not you, Miss Hawkins. It's not you. It's the people around you and the people that have done these things to you. But you got to build a force field around yourself to combat the energies, the hatred energies that these people are throwing at you. If you don't protect your aura, if you don't make sure that these energies cannot penetrate your aura field, you are going to hate yourself. You're going to start believing what they say about you. You're going to start believing those things, and that's not what the ancestors want because they see a whole different person. And when you look in the mirror, they're trying to get you to see what they see, which is brilliance. If they don't accept you for who you are, fuck them. Period. No, don't hate yourself. Don't hate yourself for the things that other people have done to you. You didn't do nothing to nobody else. If you did, the spirits would have told me this person is a snake. This person, I'm very good at reading people even without cards. They would have told me that you were the cause of your own problems, but they're telling me it's not you. The only problem that is your cause is that you're believing what these people are saying about you negatively, and it's not true. Those are lying spirits. That's what we talked about yesterday on Facebook. Lying spirits. Those are lying spirits. They're lying to you and you're believing them. You are worth something and you have value to add to whoever comes in your presence. And if they don't want it, fuck them. Period. How can you get a reading? In the description bar, the reading different types are in there, and the payment methods are in there. Just go ahead and send your payment through. Once we get your payment confirmation, we'll be able to go ahead and fit you in for a reading. I'm checking my thing here. The spirit is not done talking to you, Miss Hawkins. I just had to take a break and check this thing to see who's coming in. We're getting to Miss Myra next, and then we'll be getting to Miss Nadia. Okay? This is so crazy. And I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. You got to override those thoughts. They're not done talking to you, Miss Hawkins. So we're going to continue to talk to you for right now. You need to override those thoughts. Casting down imaginations, that's a Bible scripture. For we war not against flesh and blood, all of that. You got to cast down imaginations. Okay, so as soon as those bad thoughts about what somebody else said, bad about you come into your head, you got to say, shut up. I'm a queen. I'm worthy. I have this power. I have beauty. Start naming to yourself in your head the things about yourself that add value. To knock those thoughts right on out your head, you got to tell them, hey, bro, nah. That's not who I am. That's who you're trying to convince me that I am, but that's not who I am. And I will no longer accept that. And when you start to combat those voices going to start to shut up, because the first thing they're going to be realizing is she's not going to listen to us. Every time we try to tell her she ain't shit, she's backing it up with, I am something. You know? So cast down those imaginations. Cast them down and do it quickly. Purity. Focus on that. If don't nobody else see that you're pure, the only thing that matters is that you see it. Okay? And you don't have no point to prove. You don't have a point to prove with, oh, I'm pure and I'm going to show you I got. One thing Mama Marie Laveau told me is that when you are clean, you don't have to prove to nobody that you're clean, because you already on the throne. Eliminate those things so that you can grow. And if you need any help with this process, I want you to hit me in my inbox on Facebook, because we got to get them energies from around you, because that's not right. They're lying spirits. They're telling you you ain't shit, and you clearly are something. You clearly are somebody, and you do make a difference in the lives of others. You're very kind-hearted, but you have just been hurt so much that has been eating away at your kind-heartedness. You know? Don't let nobody take that from you, because once that happens, the scripture in the Bible comes true about men becoming hard-hearted, their hearts becoming stones. So Ashe to the ancestors for giving that beautiful message. Look in the description bar if you need a reading, guys. If you need a reading, go ahead and look in the description bar and set it up how you want to set it up. And I'll be checking for payment confirmations. I think I do have Baba D taking a break, so maybe he can check some payment confirmations for me, and then we'll get right to you. The next person that we will be getting to right now is going to be Miss Myra. Yes, and she won a 5-card pull, and we're going to see what the energies have to say about that. Ashe, 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 yo. That's Baba D's fro, y'all. All right, so let me get these energies off the card from our last reading, and then we're going to go ahead to Miss Myra, who wants 5 cards to know what Spirit has to say to them. And I love giving readings with no information on people, y'all. That is my favorite kind of reading. Like, don't tell me nothing about yourself. Just let the Spirit speak through the cards. Let the Spirit speak and tell us what they need us to know without you guys giving me any information. Because the more you give me information about yourself, the less I'm needing to tap in to the ethers to grab the information if you offering the information. So y'all don't tell me nothing about yourselves. Okay? All right, Miss Myra's in the building. I hope you are ready. Ashe to the ancestors. We call on Miss Myra's ancestors to come through and give her a message that she needs to hear that is most relevant at this moment. Oh, it flew out my hand. Family. Family. Oh, competition. Those 2 words together. That's not good. I'm just going to be honest with you. But it's not even a competition. Intention. And I'm going to break all these words down. Okay? Once I pull all 5 of your cards. Truth. and trust. These are major words. So the Spirit wants you to focus on right now, Myra, your family. And there are some situations going on within your family just by receiving that competition card. I have to touch this card to get the meaning from it. You don't need to prove that you're better than anyone else in your family, and I don't feel like you're the one who's doing it, okay? Miss Myra, I don't feel like you're the one who's creating the grounds for competition. I feel like you have family members that just want to prove a point of them being better than the other person when it's not even about that, okay? It's not a competition. It's not. It is not a competition. Everybody needs to be focused on their individual walk. And you have people that are looking at your walk side-eyed. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, no. And they probably feel like they're better than you because you're stepping out of a Christian mind frame and they're still stuck in it. Do not allow them to throw you off your shit. Okay? Don't allow them to do that to you. It's not right. It's not nice. It's not how this goes. If they want to have a competition, let them. But again, Mama Marie Laveau said, if you're already the queen, there's no reason for you to have to compete. You don't have to compete with these people. You know? Set your intentions and focus on your intentions and your intentions only. Those people that want to be in competition with you, they're going to have to compete with themselves because you don't have the energy for it. You're trying to grow. They're really not trying to grow. And I did make a post on Facebook a little while back about family members and having to let some family go so that you can grow. You may need to let those family members go because if they're trying to compete with you with who's holier than thou and all this other stuff, you don't need that energy. You don't need it. This is the truth. We got the truth card. This is the truth card. And this is a double fold card. This is the ancestor saying, this is true. And then also anything that's not truth in your book, let it go. You hear me? Let it go. These people are not looking for truth. And I'm sorry to say that about your family member. They're not looking for truth. And as a matter of fact, those that are in competition are afraid of the truth. And that is why they are competing with each other. Because they're afraid of the truth. But you got the truth. Is it your responsibility to share that truth with them? Absolutely not. Don't set yourself up to be criticized and ostracized because they don't want to believe what you're saying to them. The truth isn't for everybody. Everybody can't handle the truth, but you can. So you let them dwell in their own competition and you let them dwell in their own untruth without you having to try to go in and explain to them, this is what it is, and you should be doing this and you should be doing that. Nah. You walk your walk, you let them walk their walk. And while they're walking their walk with their eyes on you, you walk your walk with your eyes straight ahead. Okay? You walk your walk with your eyes straight ahead, not keeping them eyes on them at all because it has nothing to do with them. This is about you. Trust. This is double. This is a dual meaning as well. Okay, I'm getting two meanings from this as well. You need to trust your ancestors, your angels, your guide, and your Ori, who is basically just your intuition. Trust your intuition. When your intuition is telling you your cousin is talking to you sideways behind your back, trust that. Okay? Trust that. And you also need to trust, you need not to trust everyone in your family. That's the dual meaning to it. Just because they are blood related to you does not mean you can trust them with the information that you're coming into. You really need to be careful with who you share that information with because there's a few of them that are going to think you're crazy and a devil worshiper, okay? And I'm just being honest with you. So trust yourself and do not trust everyone with the information that the ancestors are giving you to elevate. Don't do that. Ashe Tamara's ancestors, thank them for coming through. I have a reading right now. Okay, so I have one more on here that I'm going to do, and I'm not going to take any more readings. I know, you guys. I have one more on here that I'm going to do, and that was Miss, the one that just sent that payment through. Let me get back to it. And then I got to get off here because I do have a scheduled reading. I probably will be back a little bit later on this evening after I take me a little break here, after I finish this reading. And then we can do some more readings on here with the same guidelines. So we're going to do Nadia. a card pull. And then that's the last reading I'm going to take, you guys. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you so much for the readings. I appreciate you all. We're going to do Nadia. Then I got to get off of here because I have an actual schedule reading. And I will come back. Absolutely. I will do that for you, Miss Green. Make a post to warn them when I'm about to do this. Absolutely. I will do that for you. Miss Nadia, if you are here, I'd like to see you in the comment section. You are up now. Could you text that person back and tell them I'm wrapping up this reading now and I'll be right with them? Yep. All right. Let me shuffle really good. Nadia, we thank you so much for coming in, Ancestors of Nadia. Ashe to you all that mean her well. Ashe to all the ancestors on this, that you would deliver a message that is most relevant to her at this is that she needs to do along her journey. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, Nadia is in the building. Let's get it popping. All right, ancestors. Show me, show me, show me. Core movement. All right, truth gang, hashtag truth gang. We're going to get some backup on that core movement. And completion moves you to your core. This is what they tell me. Where's that plug at before it dies on my reading? The laptop plug. Incompletion is something that moves you to your core. Like it is something that really drives you insane. Like, I don't like feeling like this. I'm missing something. I need to get it together. What is it? What is it? What is it? This is something that they're pointing out off the bat. Okay? Incompletions, feeling of incompletion is something that drives you to your core. You like, oh, I can't stand feeling like this. I can't stand it. I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know what to do. Hopefully we can get you some answers with that right now. If we was gonna make a meatloaf, I guess we ain't because it's raining outside. We gotta go to the store. This is a process, okay? So the process to fill that void inside of you is going to be a long process. This is something that's not gonna happen overnight. This is something that you're gonna have to baby step. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. You don't want to overwhelm yourself or come to the spirits under the impression that this is gonna be a snap your fingers, miracle happening situation when inner work needs to be done. Okay, so this is going to be a process, and I want you to explain the process. I mean, I want you to not explain. I want you to tap into that process as genuinely as you possibly can, and not rush that process. And I don't want you to feel like you're doing something wrong because your walk may take a little bit longer than someone else's walk. Everyone moves at their own pace. Everyone's process is going to be a little bit different, but the spirits do recognize the feelings of incompletion being there. And they don't want you to feel that way. I get that right off the bat. Resolution, that's what we was looking for. How can you fix this? How can you fix this? How can we move forward? How can we begin healing? So this is a great card to deal with. They got a resolution. All right, spirits, let's give her some answers. Let's give her some answers. And that was 4 cards. So hopefully we'll get 4 cards of answers so you know which direction to take. Will this be uploaded? This will be on the YouTube page only. This will be on the YouTube page only. Give her answers, Spirit. Give her answers so that she can do whatever is necessary to come to the conclusion and be complete. Everyone deserves to have a feeling of completeness. And we all might not make it to that level during this walk on earth. But if we can make it as soon as possible to completeness, it's going to help us. And if one of us heal, y'all have to understand this. We are separate. This is a solo walk. But if one person heals, we all heal because we are one. Okay, so y'all keep our sister in mind because she really struggles with this according to what the card says, this feeling incomplete. And we've all been there before. So if one person can heal, her healing is going to heal me. Her healing is going to heal you. Y'all have to understand the separateness, but also the togetherness of this situation, okay? Oh, so hatred in your heart, resolution, get rid of that hatred. People have done things to you. This is what they're saying. People have done things to you. And you getting rid of the hate in your heart is not going to let them off the hook. And that's what you need to understand. You getting rid of the hate in your heart is not going to let these people off the hook. It's going to let you off the hook. And that's all you care about. Because the ancestors, the angels, and guides is going to be whooping that ass. And I'm just going to be honest with you, for whatever they did to you, and that's anybody that's on this reading, because I see that we have a lot of people that have been mistreated. They've been mistreated on their walk. They have been mistreated in their life. These people are not getting away from it. But the only way that you can progress is by healing yourself. So when you heal, those people still get that ass whooped. It's just the difference is that you're going to be able to walk out with your head held high. And they're going to be looking at you like, didn't I hurt her? Didn't I say she wasn't shit? Didn't I do this? And she's still walking out with a smile on her face? You get rid of that hatred in your heart for what those people did to you, how they treated you, so that you can heal. And that's going to complete you. When you hold hatred in your heart, it leaves a void in your heart. And the longer that hatred is there, that void just becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. But once you start to feel that hatred that others have placed on you with love for yourself and appreciation for your ancestors, then there's nothing that they can do to penetrate your force field to even get you in that mind frame. Fuck those people. That is the word of today, y'all. Fuck those people. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve your presence, especially if you're not doing nothing wrong. The spirit will tell me if you're the issue. And then I'm going to tell you that you're the issue. But the spirit is not telling me that you're the issue. The spirit is telling me that the issue is that you allowed the hatred to come into your heart. That's the issue. You allowed the hatred to come into your heart. That's the only thing you did wrong. Other than that, you didn't do nothing wrong. Okay? And you have a resolution. So this is something that can be fixed. Fuck those people. Self-image. All that matters is how you see yourself. Fuck how anybody else sees you. All that matters is how you see yourself. And if people cannot accept you for who you are, if they got a problem with how you talk, how you walk, how you carry yourself, what you do, then they need to get the fuck from around you. Period. You don't need to change for them. They need to change to be in the presence of a queen. And that goes for you, Lily, both Lilies. Both Lilies and you. You don't need to change. They need to change so that they can be on the vibration high enough to even come in your presence. Period. That's right. Period. So we have two more cards. We allow the spirit to give her these words. Alignment. Align yourself with all things good. This is telling me for both Lilies and you. I know this is your reading. You paid for it. But when the spirit speaks, if they want me to direct it to certain people, I'm going to direct it. This card right here. Both Lilies and for you. Align yourselves with who you know you are inside. If you know you're a queen, then you need to be presenting yourself as a queen. Queens are not going to sit up here and trip off of nobody who's hurt them. Why? Because they have the power to tear their ass down. But no queen can do so if she's not whole herself and complete herself and in her full power. It's time to align yourselves with the power that you know that you have, the beauty that you know that you have. And if people don't respect your beauty and they want to tear down your beauty, let them go. Period. All right. What else do we have? So last card for our 8-card pull, and then I got to get off here because I am late for my schedule reading, and I'm sure that person will understand because we have been in communication with them as well. I got Baba D over here handling the sideline work for me. And Ashe to Baba D, y'all, so make sure y'all put Ashe for him as well because he does help a lot behind the scenes, getting the videos up, doing the technical stuff for the Patreon and YouTube and even Facebook. He is such a blessing to me, and I appreciate him. Ashe to Baba D. Vibration. Raise your vibration. Okay? This is, oh my God, this is a dual meaning too. For those last 3 women, vibration is all that needs to shift here. Okay? That's all that needs to shift on y'all's behalf. Those who have hatred in their heart. All that needs to shift is your vibration. Start vibrating on love. Start vibrating on happiness. Start vibrating on abundance. Start vibrating on untouchableness. You can't fuck with me. I don't care what you say. Start vibrating on that level. Because when you vibrate on that untouchableness, even though we know we have to humble ourselves and we are all touchable in a sense, but if you are humbling yourself and saying that whatever negativity you got thrown my way, there's a shield around me that's going to bounce off me, that vibration is going to complete you. Okay? I love you guys so much. I don't want to rush off of here, but I do have a scheduled reading, so I'm going to have to get off of here. If you guys would like to schedule a reading, leave a comment in the comment section. Hit me up on Facebook. If you want to schedule a reading through the Facebook business page, check out some reviews, products, services. Leave your reviews on the Facebook page. That Facebook is ASHAISreal. I appreciate you guys for joining me. I might try to make some time a little bit tonight, later on tonight, to come back and do some more readings for you guys. If I can, if the ancestors allow that, I definitely will. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys go to, again, the Instagram, it's not beautiful, it's Asha_Israel 717, Facebook ASHAISreal, Facebook business page, products, services, and reviews, where the product, services, and reviews are all underneath the services tab on the Facebook page. And the ethers and Isu's Keys to Chaos on Facebook. Also follow me on the Patreon if you guys want to become Asha's apprentice or take one of my herb and gemstone classes, or access the esoteric occult knowledge library that I have on the Patreon for you guys, and that is the ethers on the Patreon. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys later, and I'm going to get out of here. All right, bye-bye.